So on our last live, which was on Monday, for those that don't know, we go live every single Monday at around 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. But on our last live, we had somebody that was really interested to hear how we were getting water, especially since we don't have the actual well pump in our drilled well. So we're currently housed in the trailer, and every like 2-3 days we have to fill our water tank with water. So we thought we would show you guys the process that we go through. It's enough where I finally am able to do laundry at home. We get enough water supply. Yeah, so Mike hung this up a couple days ago, and we are able to do some laundry. We are able to do laundry in this little portable washing machine. It's not too bad for, you know, a single person or a couple like Mike and I. If you're in an apartment, those things are amazing. If I can find a link for one, I'll drop it down below. That I've had for, I'm gonna say 3-4 years now, and it's served us well, and it's got us through some time. So my last bout at the laundromat made me press on to say that's it, I'm doing laundry at home from here on out. Take you outside. This is one pile in the corner that we still have to go through and sort. We've been working our way on doing insulation. We're probably gonna plastic it today so that we can put our dressers there and then finally have a spot for most of our clothes. For those that don't know, we had a lot of humidity issues prior to being in the barn with the trailer, and so there's not a lot of space for your clothes in the trailer anyway. Woo, and let there be light. So where did Mr. Mike go?
So this is my new water line. Got my 100-foot hose in here. It reaches almost all the way to where I need it, but I hooked it up to a water pump inside. So I've stuffed the hose down in the well. Let's start at the beginning, shall we?
Okay.
Alright, so I stuffed my hose down on my well. So that's going to draw out water from in there.
Yep.
Now, the hose is all the way across here.
And we keep it in the barn when we're not trying to fill the...
Yeah, so it doesn't freeze and it's not in the way.
Yeah, hold on, I also want to show this. So our driveway is still a big thing, ice rink. Yep.
Yep. And we had the backhoe out running today, and we were just slimming and sliding every which way.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah, we're not saying, we are definitely not a how-to channel.
I tell you what though, we get her done. Now, the hose runs all the way back here.
Yeah.
And I've got it connected. If I could find my flashlight,
right.
It disappeared on us. So I've got it connected to a piece of PEX pipe that I had used before.
And it's connected to the garden hose.
Yes. So garden hose connected to the PEX pipe, which is connected to my pump. And then I've got this maple line that runs over and into the inlet port
behind the trailer.
Behind the trailer. So what we do to turn her on is this.
The white one's over here.
Oh, the white one's not hooked up. Alright. Because it's underneath me. So then you do this.
Now, does it automatically siphon, or do you have to siphon it?
It automatically siphons because everything is on level. So this typically won't draw uphill very well. But because everything's pretty much in line and horizontal, it's drawing water straight through the pipe, through the sky, and right into here. So what I want to do right now
is go make sure it's in the water inlet.
in the inlet. And then,
I know, well, it's in the washer.
Is it?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's okay.
Alright.
Can you show the flow? Yeah. So that's what we're getting. And it flows really, really good.
Yep.
And it takes, actually this system takes about probably 20 minutes, half an hour to fill the tank.
Yeah, it doesn't take long at all.
Yeah.
So, we just got to watch this and make sure it doesn't overflow.
Which it did, and that's why we have buckets, but I can go put that down the toilet.
But we also used it.
I know, I showed them. I was super excited.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Excellent. Now, I have one other thing.
Okay.
I did mention it in the live.
Okay.
So, because if you just run off your battery power, your battery's gonna die.
Right.
Right? You're sucking it dry, your battery's gonna die. So what I did is I took this battery charger. It's also a desulfonator. Right? Which what that does is it sends electrical pulses into the battery, and anything that condenses, like usually you'll get sediment that condenses on your side of your plates in there, and that takes down the overall charge of your battery, and it won't recharge as well.
Okay.
What this does is it sends pulses through, knocks all that stuff off the battery plates.
So it makes it good.
Yes, it keeps your battery nice and well charged, running at peak capacity, and every now and then I kick it off.
Make sure it's connected.
Yeah, so what I do...
Oh, I just hit you in the head.
Yeah, well, I'm used to you bumping me around.
Oh.
So I plug this in here.
Oh, I gotta move all the socks for them.
So I plug it in, and my desulfonator is charging my battery as it's running my pump, and it keeps everything running smoothly.
Nice.
Now all we got to do is watch and make sure it doesn't overflow, and we got 2 days worth of like water.
Water.
Yeah.
And so why didn't we get the pump in?
Okay,
So the regular well pump that would connect to a
Yes.
house.
The regular well pump, from everything that I've learned, and I don't know everything, so I could be missing something, but from everything I learned, you drop the well pump way down in the well, right? 80 to 100 feet down in the well. That has a line that comes up, and you dig down outside of the well pipe, 4 feet down, so below your frost line, and you poke a hole, and that's where your water gets pumped out.
Okay.
You run that line under the frost line so it doesn't freeze to wherever you want this, your water to come out.
Right.
I would have to dig down, trench all the way across the driveway, dig into my garage, down, and then come up to run all that line and then rebury it.
Right.
It's too late in the season.
Yes. So we're gonna have to do with what we got. This is totally a makeshift,
This is
scenario.
This is my Deep Woods MacGyver.
I was telling Mike, obviously we're not into luxury right now whatsoever, which is fine. I think what we're doing is totally amazing. It's cool. It feels like we're always having to come up with these things. We're learning so much. I think this is pretty awesome, and yeah. So
that's funny you say that too, because I was on the phone with the electrician, his secretary today, which I think is his wife. But I was on the phone with her today, and I told her, it's like, look, you know what? She made a snap decision because I had asked for a couple things that I didn't need, and she said, we didn't think you would need them because Hydro provides it.
Right.
She says, I told her, I said, yeah, you know what? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm kind of fixing it up, figuring it out on the fly.
Yep.
So if you know something I don't, make a decision, and we'll sort it out.
Yeah.
And she said, you know what? You might not know it now, but imagine how much you're gonna know once it's done.
That's it. That's it.
So.
And it's pretty awesome. Like, yeah, we have to hang our clothes, and it takes 2 days to dry them, even by the fireplace. Because like I said, we can come out in a t-shirt in here and be okay as long as we're around the fire. But it's not like hot outside the trailer by any means. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Speaking of hydro, you want to go show them what we did today?
Sure.
Okay, let's go.
So we got hydro coming in. I have to drop DB2 pipe and run it all the way to the shop down there, the garage, from the hydro pole. So that was on my end. I had to dig, and I had to put the pipe in.
We could have hired somebody.
I could have hired somebody, but why when I have the backhoe on site?
Just in case someone else has to do hydro, we'll just let them know.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. So today, it's kind of like a three-ring circus. We took the backhoe down in there and dug all the way back to this hydro pole here. It was downhill, it was slippery, and it was rocky. So it was interesting to say the least.
Right.
But as you can see, we got it done.
Yeah, all the way down to the barn. And oh, look at the chickens. Freshly dug ground, eh? That's a winter treat for you guys, isn't it? Even the kittens. They're playing in it. One step at a time.
And of course, out of all days, we have plus days this week, but it's snowing and raining at the same time.
Yeah, it's kind of like a sleety, icy, wet pellet.
Yes.
Do you know what time it is, sir?
It is 2:51.
I'm gonna go check. I don't think, but I'll check to see if our mail has come. Welcome to our ice patch. It's very slippery. You try to find the tire marks to give you some tread. Look at all of these branches from the windstorm we had the other night. I know it's nothing in comparison to what some people have gone through though. I turned off the generator because right now we are having quite the windstorm. I don't know if you can hear it, but I thought I'd bring the flashlight and go check outside because we keep hearing metal banging around, but the wind is nuts. There's the moon. Nope. Look, it's like ice. That's what's coming down. She's a very, very slippery out. Now I'm going downhill, so I'm not going to be so brave to walk there. Aiden, do you like winter? You know, if we get rid of some of the goats, we're keeping you. You want to get rid of Timmy? Yeah. June? You want to get rid of Bee? What about Malcolm? Oh, I know. We didn't even need to build an ice rink. And we put some fire ash here so it's walkable. Guys, go back. Oh, it's chilly out there, isn't it? What'd you say? Tomorrow's supposed to be 13?
Yep.
So 26, 56.
It's supposed to rain all day.
Huh, hopefully we don't have much of an ice rink anymore.
You know? Alright, I'm gonna go out and go with some water.
Okay. Alright guys, well, my camera is soaked. I'm gonna have to go inside and clean it up and dry it off. Just a quick video today to give you an update about what we're doing. So we got the hydro stuff dug. We got the water flowing good. We're taking care of the goats, dealing with the icy driveway, and doing it with a smile. On that note, thank you as always for watching. We're gonna have a bonus video out tomorrow. So as always, take care and God bless.